Ever wonder why two people can have different perspectives of the same event? It's all about cognitive processing styles. Today we'll explore what they are, how they shape our views, and why understanding them is crucial for mental health. A cognitive processing style is the lens through which we filter our view of the world. But first, let's talk about schemas. Schemas are mental frameworks that help us organize and interpret information. They are based on our previous experiences and knowledge. When we come across new information, we make new schemas. To clarify this concept, imagine a classroom. You have a view of what a classroom looks like based on your past experiences. You can imagine the seats, the whiteboard or chalkboard, where the teacher stands, etc. That's your schema of a classroom. There are three main types of cognitive processing styles: accommodation, overaccommodation, and assimilation. These styles are all about how we handle our schemas when we come up against new information that disagrees with them. Let's start with accommodation. This is the appropriate alteration of a schema based on new factual information. It's how we learn and adapt. For example, if a child sees a cat for the first time, he might compare it to his schema of a dog. It has fur, 4 legs, and a tail, but it doesn't bark. It meows. When his father tells him it's a cat, the child doesn't change his schema of a dog, but creates a new one for cats. Now let's say the child sees a chicken for the first time. Prior to this encounter, the child believed that all birds fly. The chicken can't fly, so now the child alters his schema of birds to most birds fly, or not all birds fly. This process of adjusting schemas helps us accurately understand new information. Overaccommodation, on the other hand, is when a schema is altered too much based on new information. It's an overgeneralization. For instance, if someone is bitten by a dog, they might start to believe that all dogs are dangerous, and thus create a fear response when they come across a dog. This is an example of all or nothing thinking, where one negative experience drastically changes the person's view on all similar experiences. Overaccommodation could lead to irrational fears and behaviors that are not based on reality. Then there's assimilation. This style doesn't alter the schema, but instead changes the perception of the event itself to fit the person's existing beliefs. For example, if someone believes that they are always unlucky and they lose their job, they might perceive the event as further proof of their bad luck rather than considering other factors that may have contributed to the job loss. Assimilation allows individuals to maintain their existing beliefs and avoid cognitive dissonance, but it can also prevent them from learning and growing from new experiences. Understanding these cognitive processing styles is important, especially in clinical settings. Let's say you had a toy factory and a machine was constantly making a broken toy. Would you continue to fix the toy, or would you fix the machine producing the toy? Hopefully you said you would fix the machine or the process that was making the broken toys. Knowing a person's cognitive processing style can help clinicians develop appropriate treatment plans to correct maladaptive cognition. For instance, someone who overaccommodates might benefit from cognitive behavioral therapy that challenges their overgeneralized beliefs. On the other hand, someone who relies heavily on assimilation might need interventions that help them see and incorporate new perspectives rather than bending reality to fit their existing beliefs. By recognizing and understanding these processing styles, we can better address the root cause of cognitive distortions and improve mental health outcomes. It's not just about fixing the surface level issues, but about addressing the underlying cognitive processes that drive those issues. Processing style identification is one thing that my machine learning algorithm detects, but that we will save for another video. Follow me for more insights into the fascinating world of cognition, trauma, and AI, and don't forget to like and share the video to spread knowledge. Thank you.